Sarah's father and I, when we were kids, we went to music camp together, and there was nothing that his parents wouldn't do for me.
I got a plane to catch in 3 hours, so let's wrap up
I'm giving you the short version.
Okay.
But you still might want to sit down.
All right.
You know, I just feel a certain connection to Sarah.
Yeah. Well, me too. I mean, we are cousins.
And I think that you two have a history together.
I hope she still doesn't resent me from stealing all the money from her drawer that time, remember?
Ben, you were 6 years old, you know.
I know, but it was over $1.
I hope you don't expect her to wait on you hand and foot because, you know, she's a working woman.
It's true. It's not going to be like here.
Yeah. You know, try to be a good guest.
Yeah, I'm going to be nice, I think.
That's a start.
What do you think an arrangement should be about paying for stuff? Does she pay for everything, or do I?
I think she should give you a per diem.
Really?
You know,
How much are we talking about?
I don't know, $50 a day just for pocket change, yeah.
Yeah. You should probably give me some extra cash, you know.
Well, you have those American Express checks.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying you should give me some cash. I'll just give it right over to Sarah, and then she can pay for everything. That way I don't have to budget. I'm not good about that.
But you want her to dole out the money for you?
Well, I mean, I don't know how to approach it. Let's say, if Sarah and I go out for dinner, do I just say, my father said you'd pay?
No, I think you should offer to pick up the check when you can. There are 3 or 4 basic rules to being a good guest.
No hair pulling.
Okay, there are 4 or 5 basic rules to being a good guest.
Yeah.
Don't show her yours unless she shows you hers first. You know what, Ben? I have to go to work, so come here and give me a big hug, will you?
No, you know what? I don't want a big goodbye.
Come here, you.
No, Dad, you know what? Because I don't want to make this any bigger than just like you going off to work. Because that'll make me nervous.
Okay.
Well, how about a little hug?
Little hug is always nice. Ow. I gave you the Heimlich. I meant to give you a hug.
Why'd you go, Jeez, I've never heard you do that.
That's better than sweet God. It feels so good.
I would have preferred that.
You better get out of here before I start crying.
All right.
They did a study, and they said that guys have a sexual thought once every 11 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that is really scary. You know what's even scarier? Until the next thought comes, there's nothing.
Yeah.
And I mean, Dr. Katz, I'm not saying I'm Mr. Handsome, but I make up for it because I'm great in bed. Because I try so hard, and I care about the woman's needs. Mm-hmm. Most guys don't even talk to girls when they're having sex with them, but I'm always like, every girl that sleeps with me gets the Mitch Fatel questionnaire. I'm always like, how are you enjoying this so far? Have I been courteous and kind? Would you recommend me to a friend?
Didn't you just end a relationship?
My girlfriend broke up with me, which I think is better. It's always better when the girl breaks up with a guy.
Yeah.
Because then it's over in 5 minutes. Because then the guy just says his piece, which is like, you suck. And that's it, it's over. But when the guy breaks up with a girl, you need an entire afternoon free. Because there's going to be questioning and witnesses and forms to fill out.
Yeah. But there were some rough spots in your relationship. Things didn't always go wonderfully.
I couldn't give her an orgasm if my life depended on it.
Yeah.
I mean, I could if I had 12 hours free. I mean, girls are so complicated when it comes to that. For God's sakes, there's more parts down there than a 10-speed bike. I mean, how am I supposed to remember everything, Dr. Katz? You have to push on this while you're pulling on that, while you're spinning that. I don't even know where that is, Dr. Katz. And God forbid you even come near the right area. Then it's like you're crash landing a plane, you know? She's like, move 2 centimeters to the left. Easy, easy. Now look straight ahead. There should be a button. And I'm like, yeah, push that button, and may God help us all.
Dr. Katz's office.
Man, I almost had it.
Aren't you supposed to be on the plane?
Well, I missed my first flight.
We'll just get on the next one.
I'm going to. I just, the airport is so nice. There's a great bookstore here, brand new. I bought you a T-shirt. Yeah.
Ben.
I also bought you one of those shaky things. You know, like it's snowing. And, what else did I get you? Let me check the bag here.
You're gonna take all that with you?
No, I got a locker. I figured get it now because prices could go up.
Ben, you're not afraid to fly, are you?
No, I didn't call to kill time, you know, just because I'm because of that.
Are you sure?
Actually, I love flying. I don't like planes.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I saw the pilots drinking in the lounge. That makes me a little nervous.
Really?
Well, I'm not sure they were the pilots. It could have just been the cleaning crew, because they're really well dressed, too. Everybody wears a one-piece now.
I gotta go.
Well, wait, tell my dad that, well, don't tell my dad I called again.
No?
No, I don't want my dad to, know I called. You know, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have a couple of drinks, take a couple of pills, put on one of those patch things.
Ben,
Smoke.
get on the plane.
I'm just trying to keep you on the phone here. I'm terrified.
Laura, any calls for me?
Why do you keep asking?
Well, I'm a little concerned about. The truth is, I miss the little guy. You know, you live with somebody for a while, 25 years, and then they're gone, and all of a sudden,
He's coming back, isn't he?
yeah,
Yeah,
he'll be back in
thought
a
so.
couple of days. But just was wondering if he had called because.
Well, Dr. Katz,
Yeah.
Ben called from the airport.
But why didn't you tell me
Because
that?
he told me not to tell you.
Yeah, but you just told me.
Because you're driving me crazy.
Hi, I'm Patton Oswalt.
Could you take a seat, please, Mr. Oswalt?
Patton, like the general.
I heard you.
Is this the newest people that you have?
Yeah.
Can I just borrow it if you're just?
No.
I'll just look through it. I'll give it right back when I go in.
Then what am I gonna do?
Yeah, but I mean, you don't even have it open. If I could just borrow it,
I'm reading the cover.
Who's the guy in the little box up to the top left?
Take it.
You know, I'm so glad I'm doing stand-up comedy.
Why is that?
Like whatever my mood is, I can try to make it funny.
Yeah.
Whereas like other jobs, you know, you have to kind of have like a mood. Even if you don't have that actual mood, you have to sort of put it on.
Like,
I was a staff writer on a sketch show, and people would come in on Monday. You had to pitch like sketch ideas, and people whose lives were obviously going really well, they would come in and talk about stuff they had done that week, and like, yeah, well, this is a sketch about a guy and his girlfriend, and they go out record shopping, and it's really sunny, and it's really fun.
Yeah.
And then they get to me, and they go, Pat, let's hear your sketch. I'm like, yeah, this is about a guy that sits in his apartment. He's awake for like 63 hours, and he listens to his Velvet Underground box set over and over again. And then they'll go, where does it go from there? And I go, starts crying.
that's funny.
You write for a network, and they're so paranoid about everything. And they'll, like, you'll write a sketch, and they'll come back, yeah, this Adolf Hitler sketch is funny. Could he not be anti-Semitic? And 3 of these Klansmen need to be black.
Right.
Is it bad when you refer to all alcohol as pain go bye-bye juice?
No,
Is that bad?
not at all. I mean,
Like, Easter is... when I was growing up, if you wanted to color eggs, there was only one game in town. It was Pa's. You had to go to Pa's. That was it. And their kit was like 6 color tablets. Remember those? And you put them in the water, and then the water would smell like a vinegar fart.
right.
And then there was a little wire torture chair. You'd put the egg in, and you'd lower it into the water. Or like me, you would put all the tablets into one glass of water, and then the eggs would come out brown. Oh, brilliant. Good, Patton. Can't get brown eggs. That's our little prodigy. And then you could take the box, and you could punch the holes out in the back and make the box into an egg holder. And that was it. You went to Pa's. And then, like, remember when there was all those other companies that came by trying to topple the Pa's empire? In the 70s, there was Shake and Egg.
I'm not sure what you mean.
Shake and Egg was where you would put the egg in a bag with all this glitter, and then it would come out all sparkly, looking all, glam rock, like it came out of David Bowie's ass or something. And then there was the Ronco egg coloring thing, which was like a weird Inquisition device, where you would put the egg in a clamp, and then you put a magic marker, and then you could turn the egg, and it would make a line on the egg. And if you were willing to spend like 4 hours, you could make like a grid design, which is great if you were a contractor or a... See, son, I broke the egg down into its component vector. Lay. But recently, I was in the store, and I'm looking at the egg coloring kits. There's only one company left standing. Paz. And you know what their kit is? The 6 color tablets, the little wire thing, and you can punch out the back and make a holder. They didn't change a thing. I so respect that. I can just imagine whoever found it, Henry Paz or whomever. Let them go to their shaken egg and their little rotten coat. They'll come crawling back. We're Paz. Happy Easter and go to hell. Not changing a damn thing.
Hey, Dad?
Ben, where are you?
You are not gonna believe where I'm calling from.
I hope you're not calling from the plane because this...
I'm in the plane.
That is instead of our trip to Europe, Ben. This is a ridiculously expensive thing to do. How's the trip?
It's fairly smooth. I got very nervous during takeoff, and then right after takeoff. But it's not a full plane.
Yeah.
So there's plenty of empty seats here, and I got moved to the back because I was making other passengers nervous.
Statistically, the 3 most dangerous parts of flying, Ben,
Taking off.
the landing, and all that stuff in the middle.
Dad?
I'm sorry, Ben, but I guess I'm the wrong guy to call from a plane.
The planes are, they're so modern now. I mean, it's been about a year since I've flown, and they've really updated.
Oh, everything has changed.
The fleet is,
Spanking new.
You know, there are men now who serve drinks.
Those are women.
Oh, I was going to say, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, what's happening to society when men can get equal jobs to women?
That's true.
But I guess the workplace is just evening out.
Okay, Ben, I love you, and...
You don't want to stay on?
No, just call me when you land. I would like to know that you've landed safely.
Okay, well, I will do that. Maybe I'll call you back, after the movie, tell you about it. Hello?
Ben!
Dad?
Ben, I just threw me. I expected Sarah to answer the phone.
Well, I'm at Sarah's.
How's it going?
It's good. You're kind of interrupting. I'm having breakfast.
With Sarah?
No, she left. She went to work.
Oh, so you got the place yourself?
Yeah, yeah. It's really nice.
Is it going okay? Are you guys getting along? She good company?
Sarah picked me up at the airport.
Yeah.
And that's the last I saw of her.
Just dropped you off at the house and let you there?
No, well, she actually was kind of weird because she had plans last night, which she didn't.
I'm sure she wants to show you around.
Well, no, she had plans that she kept with other people.
You didn't feel comfortable tagging along?
No, it was because I wasn't invited.
Well, that's odd that you would travel.
I don't necessarily blame her. I mean, she does have to work in the day and then wind down with her friends at night.
Well, at least I'm glad you stuck around for my call.
No, well, I wasn't waiting for your call, Dad. I mean, I have stuff to do here. Sarah left me a list. I have to go shopping for her.
It sounds to me like you're being a good sport.
Well, I don't mind because it's Sarah. And she has a very nice place.
What's it like?
It's very big.
Yeah.
And she's a lawyer.
Right.
Yeah.
You been through her drawers yet?
Good morning, sunshine girl.
You're feeling pretty chipper, seems like.
Yeah, I feel pretty good today. I just feel like a sense of peace has come over me. Just have this distinct feeling of...
Well-being.
No Ben.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm for...
You can.
I have to admit I miss the guy. I really do.
Yeah?
Do you miss him a little bit?
Not really.
You do like him, though.
Okay.
I don't think you realize how much you mean to him.
Look, just let me enjoy these next couple of days without him, okay? Good morning, Dr. Katz's office.
Could I speak to Laura, please?
Oh, Ben.
I'm not here.
Laura, I didn't recognize you. Oh, that's better. There you are. Found you.
Why are you calling?
I just wanted to give a... Hey, where's the old Laura that answered the phone?
Ben, how is it possible that you're more annoying when you're away?
Well, I just wanted to, I was going to tell my dad what I've done the last 2 hours, but I can tell you. Sarah's still at work. I'm still in the apartment. And I'm going to probably meet Sarah for lunch because she knows this little spot downtown called the cafeteria where she works. But I'll tell you, Laura, this city is fantastic.
Yeah?
You know, there's a...
What have you seen so far?
I haven't left Sarah's apartment yet, but I got the Hometown magazine, and it looks great.
Right.
Man, I'm bored here.
It's so hard to have sex with women. They're always so like, no.
Yeah.
I hope I become famous, Dr. Katz, because if you get famous, you get to have sex with a lot of women and you get to be in orgies and stuff. Oh my God, have you ever been in an orgy?
I always had a scheduling problem.
I can't wait for my first orgy. I'm gonna be so excited. I'm gonna show up extra early, help put up the decorations. I wonder how orgies work, though. Like, do you just jump in? Or is there orgy etiquette? Like, do you have to announce it first? Like, Mitch Fatel! Coming in on the right!
So, Laura, before we hang up, I assume you want to tell me something. Like, having to do with missing me.
Well, you know what, Ben?
I know you don't have to say it. I know you're torn.
I think I really would miss you if you ever left me alone for more than 10 minutes.
All right.
Make me miss you, Ben. Make me miss you.
I like the way you're talking.
Dr. Katz, I was reading this book, and they said that hypnotism can help you remember your childhood, so I think that you should hypnotize me.
Okay, it's not my strength.
I am now hypnotized. I had a bad childhood. Do you want me to act like a chicken?
That would be nice.
I am not hypnotized anymore.
You know, they say you can't be hypnotized if you don't want to be.
I am now hypnotized.
You know, even though the kid drives me crazy, he is my best friend in the whole world.
Yeah.
You know, he's the one guy I can tell anything to. And I know that he won't be listening.
No.
You need somebody like
Yeah.
that. Could use a deaf ear. I think it's very important that he get out there, see if he can function as an adult human.
Yeah. I think this trip is very, very good for him. Even though it was stressful, the whole thing of packing and knowing what to take.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, see, when I was a sales manager...
Did you just eat your booger?
No.
Oh, then what
No.
did you do with it?
Flicked it. There wasn't any.
Did you wipe it under the bar?
No.
Did
Wait,
you?
Let me feel under the bar, see if there are any... Oh, my God!
Dad!
Oh, God, I hope that's you, Ben.
It is me.
What are you doing home so early? Is that half and half?
I wanted to give you a good surprise.
Well, you certainly
I know
did.
I am home early.
24 hours. Who's
Yeah.
counting?
Well, you are.
Hey, shut up for 1 second to give your father a hello hug.
All right.
Tell me about the trip. Tell me everything.
Let me
Tell
do
me
it. Let me get it
everything.
out.
Okay.
I came home early because not because I missed you, but because,
Was it fun to be with her?
well, it was good at first.
Yeah.
It was good seeing her at the airport.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was good seeing her once again when she saw me off at the airport. She's very busy.
It's a very demanding job being a
And,
corporate lawyer.
but I learned a lot about what it's like to be busy.
I was hoping that maybe some of her get up and go would rub off on you.
Well, it's not that easy, Dad. You got to go to law school, and you got to train professionally. You can't just do the rubbing off thing anymore. Although I did
Oh, that
pick her
doesn't
up
work.
and rubbed.
Nothing rubbed off.
No, and I also, because of that, passed the LSATs. But I'll tell you something. I like flying, now I realize. The flight back was much better than the flight going. You start to get used to it.
Yeah. Were you sitting in the aisle or the window?
The aisle.
I prefer the aisle.
Why?
Because I never really like asking someone to get up when I have to go to the bathroom.
Right.
And this way, if you're in the aisle, you're your own man.
Yeah, there's more freedom.
I'll tell you when I'm going to get up. I'm not going to ask you.
I'll go right here.
The window, you have to ask a couple of people sometimes.
Yeah.
Sorry to bother you. You know, they have to get up and get in the aisle.
Right.
And then when you come back, the whole thing again.
No.
And then later in the flight, you have to go again.
Oh, Dad, enough already. I was just getting happy to be back.
That's why, for me, the aisle is really the most desirable seat there is.
Good night.
I was reading about these places. There's some in Florida and some in California called midget villages.
Yeah.
And only midgets live there. It's all fenced off. you got to be a midget to get in. And all the houses and the cars are scaled down to their height. And maybe I'm a little perverse, but I would love to get really liquored up and then hop the fence and just walk through the town going, that'd be so good for my self-esteem, you know?
Yeah.
Attack of the 5'5" guy. My God, those are 30-leg pants.
I don't know where I stand on the gay issue, Dr. Katz.
Yeah.
Like, I just agree with whoever I'm talking to.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, one guy can be like, 2 guys having sex is an insult to God. And I'm like, woo, praise the Lord. And then another guy can be like, what 2 people do in the privacy of their own home is their own business. And I'm like, I love men.
Well, you know what the music means, Mitch. We're going to have to stop now.
Do you think I can bring my own music next time?
If I let you bring your music, I'd have to let everybody bring their own music.
Am I your favored out of everybody? And I want you to be very honest with me. It would help me a lot. I think that I'd be cured.